Here we have a pre-owned 2023 Toyota Tundra. This one comes in the SR5 trim level in magnetic gray metallic. And then we have black cloth interior. Now the powertrain on this Tundra is going to consist of a 3.4 liter twin turbocharged V6 engine. And that's mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And that gives us 389 horsepower, and then 479 pound-feet of torque. But as we come around to the front end here, we do get LED headlamps standard as well as LED daytime running lights and LED fog lights. Can't talk today, but love the front look here. You have the black plastic pretty much taking up half the grille. Everything else is body color, but love the look there. Even though it's that cheaper material, it still looks nice, specifically on this SR5 trim. And we have the matching 20-inch TRD wheels there. And then also the same kind of material here on the logo, as well as the mirror caps. And these matching side steps really make this truck look super rugged without having to pay a lot of money compared to the other trim levels. But we have one-touch automatic up and down windows on all 4 doors. Power door lock controls are here, window lock there, and then power mirror controls are here. Pick a side and adjust or lock them out there. Little storage pocket there if you want to put loose change or something. And then plenty of space to put maps or sheets of paper. And then you still have 2 bottle holders there. And then over here we have our bed lamp, automatic high beams, auto stop, brightness for the gauge cluster, odometer, trip meter. We do get a manual tilt telescope steering wheel. And then here we have our 4-way manual driver seat. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. And we'll check out that rear space in a minute, but huge shout out to John Roberts Toyota here in Manchester, Tennessee for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description for this truck as well as their entire pre-owned inventory. They have several 23s if you're having trouble finding some new ones, which I'm sure you are. It's not easy. But to the back door panel here, I love this. Pretty much the same storage as the front door panel. So 2 cup holders are there. And then you can fold this seat up, you have storage there, first aid kit, and then you pull it up all the way and it'll lock. But space back here is pretty great. I have 2-3 inches of headroom, several inches between my kneecaps and the back of the seat. And then cup holders are here. And then the seat back pocket on that side. So that's 2, 4, 6 cup holders in the back. And then I love these hanger hooks here. So we could probably hang 2 or 3 hangers up there. Grab handle here. But let's make our way towards the back. Just shocked myself. Fuel cap there. And then as we come around to the back end, we do get our LED tail lamps. And then our side step here, we can just, and that step there is pretty difficult to get out. But we do have a drop down or drop in bed liner here. Nice to have that so you don't scratch up the bed there. But a quick look underneath the vehicle, there's a spare tire there, there's the exhaust. But up to the front passenger seat, get that same manual adjustability here. And then we have a pocket up here for storage. And I like how it's made. It's a little deep in there, so you can actually put something in there and don't have to worry about it immediately sliding out as soon as you hit the gas. And then you have a lockable glove compartment here. Owner's manuals are in there still. And this seems to have been held up pretty nicely, even though the mileage is not necessarily high. A little over 12,000, it still seems to be in great shape. Let's go ahead and pop the hood here. There's that twin turbo V6. But let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So we do get like a vinyl, like dual leather wrap steering wheel here. So that's pretty interesting. It's like a sport wheel. I actually like the design. I wish it all would have been leather, but I like that. Over to the radio here. Of course, we can subscribe to the navigation there. We do get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and then you do have the option for your XM radio, but AM and FM come on the vehicle. Bluetooth audio is there to connect a device, pretty easy to walk through. Just search for it on your phone, and then it'll give you all the prompts, and all of your settings are here. So if you go to Bluetooth there, you can get to that same function. General settings are here, so date and time, you can do that. And then language and units, you can choose between English, Spanish, or French, and then you can turn that set automatically measurements on, but I like they have that there. But then you can actually change your units there if you want to go to kilometers or whatever, but it's set based on regional location, so pretty cool. And then customize your vehicle settings there. If you want to change your sound, treble, bass, and mid is right in here. Now volume, you can mute there and then unmute, cut it back down. And there's our backup camera there. Guidelines follow us as we turn the steering wheel. And you can cut those off as well if you don't like them. But down here below, we do have our single zone automatic climate control, so I can adjust temperature here, fan speed here, fan direction here. Then our auto mode, I can toggle that there, and then cut the fan speed down to cut that off, and then I can cut the whole system off right there. And then defroster's here, AC button, we can toggle that on and off there. And then we do have a USB-A port right here. Traction control button, hazards, and then we do have an automatic brake hold and an electronic parking brake. Pull up to engage, hit the brake, press down to disengage. And I like that Toyota does this, because most other manufacturers, you kind of have to figure it out. And it's kind of hard. It's easy to get, I guess, lost with something like that, because some manufacturers tell you to push it and others tell you to pull it. So it's nice to just have it on the button. It's telling you how to use it. But for the shifter, reverse, neutral, drive, when you hit this button there and then come over here, you can manually shift those 10 speeds, and it'll show you what gear you're in, the bottom left part of the digital gauge cluster there. Then four-wheel drive controls are here, pretty easy to use. Just push, then pull down, and then you have your drive modes here. So sport, normal, eco, and then you can go into the tow haul mode by clicking that. And then you have your tow haul and then your tow plus. But tons of storage here, 2 cup holders. And then I like this center console space here, because you can slide this back and forth if you just want to charge something and then close it out, or hit the button and you can get access to the entire center console space here. And this one does have the safe, and then it also has the dash cam there. You can activate all of that. But as we take a look at the back seat, or I should say, yeah, the back seat, we do have that signature Tundra sliding rear window where the whole window goes up and down. And then here we do have our premium dome lights, sunglasses holder. And back to the steering wheel, blinkers are here. And then high beams, when the lights are on, we can just flash that, and then we can flash the actual lights like that. Then go to auto mode, push that back, and as long as the auto high beams are enabled, they'll work when in that mode. And you can turn the daytime running lights off right there. And then your fog light toggle is right here. And then to the right side stalk, we do have our windshield wiper control. So one time, and then intermittent, low, high, adjust your intermittent here. And then pull up here for the front wiper fluid. And then we have shortcuts over here. So Bluetooth is this phone button, voice recognition here, volume controls, and then this is for the gauge cluster here. And then we also have the arrows to go through the sub menu. So I'll show you how that works here. So this is the left and right arrow going through the sub menus, and then in an actual sub menu, you can use the up, down, and OK button to get a little bit more in depth in each of those. and then back button here for that. And then as part of our safety sense from Toyota, we do have the radar cruise there, lane keep system there, or lane tracing assist there, and then the gap adjust for the cruise here. And then we can use this mode button to go through our audio sources, and then we can go through our track list or radio station presets here. And then if you want to go to regular cruise, you can just hold that there. And I love that I don't have to go on the screen to do that like some other vehicles. But trailer brake controllers here, push button start. And finally, here's the key fob. But next, let's go ahead and take this 2023 Tundra SR5 out on the road for a test drive.